Washington Post reported numerous allegations of sexual harassment against the Washington football team. Now, on Friday, owner Daniel Snyder said in a letter to the organization that he wants to change the culture of the team and that he's hired a firm, Wilkinson Walsh, to conduct an independent review of the team's policies, culture, and allegations of workplace misconduct.
An apology that went out to the current employees of the team. It seems a little misdirected. I think there's at least 15 women that deserve an apology of some sort, and I'm sure there's countless others that didn't get a chance to tell their story. So, it just doesn't seem like it's even still moving in the correct direction.
Daniel Snyder wrote a letter to each member of the organization saying in part, clearly there is work to be done to build a better organizational culture. We need to get better, and the time is now to create the culture we all want. We need your help. We want you to be a part of this process. As we go forward, you will hear more from our leadership team in the near future about this action plan. And I want to bring in our college football reporter, Heather Dinich. She actually lives in the Maryland area. And Heather, I want to take you to that apology letter that Dan Snyder wrote. What do you make of it? His letter in response to the allegations.
Those are the kinds of apology letters that make my blood boil because they ring so hollow. And as previously mentioned, there are 15 women who need to be specifically addressed in that letter and apologized to, as opposed to a heading that starts with team. And then furthermore, when you hear in the letter Daniel Snyder talk about how trying and difficult this off-season has been, I think cry me a river, because think about how trying and difficult it has been for those women to work there, and more so for them to come forward and talk about it. I can't think of one female sports reporter that I know that doesn't have some sort of similar story, and it's extremely unfortunate that as I sit here today, we're still talking about it and writing about it. But you know what? That's a good thing. So continue to expose it and talk about it and write about it so it stops happening. One of the most frustrating things I saw come out of this was young female reporters who are questioning whether or not to get into the business because of this.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. This
Shit.
Grandma's birthday.
Everybody dream was good.
Yeah. Kenya's birthday today. Grandma's birthday was yesterday. And my Aunt Pam's birthday is today too.
And mine was on the 1st. And She's was on the 14th.
Yeah.
And Kamani's was on the 16th.
Yeah.
You hear me?
And we light
This shit, alright, fuck, we gonna light it up.
I'm so damn cut from the crate to the tie swing. 1312, where you can find me.
Rest in peace, man. Yammy, man. Rest in peace, Yammy, man. Real shit, man. Get Butch. Hey, Butch! Hey, go give Butch, dog. Real shit. You can be the pro. What's up, babe? You want me to take your picture, babe? I'll take your picture.
Michael Jackson.
I got you, babe. Hold on. Cannon face.
Moms knew I had weed, so I kept grinding. Cool with my connect, cool with my connect. So smooth, I said that. Y'all lames ain't get that. And now the cut ballin'. These bitches wanna play catch. Throw her ass a bone, tell her ass to go fetch. These niggas need to hang it up. We yellin' out coach checks. So gang untamed. It's the cut, take notice. No flame, no aim. That's the beam and the scope. Bitch, I'm so cut up. What you think I missed the joke? But I'm so cut, nigga. Even stitches could. This is the cut. And we don't fuck with new niggas. Looking at you like who's you, nigga.
We're in the cut.
And we don't get turned up. We get tossed. Bitch, keep it up.
Catch me in the cut.
We yelling Luke Kane, baby. Rest in peace to our brother Day Day. This is the cut.
This is the cut. Nigga, this is the cut.
I say it been like 2 or 3 years. I said that's probably what I seen on the train like too.
Hell yeah. The whole motherfucker.
2 years old.
Hey, no, that shit was. Hey, Bush funny as shit. He said, I still done with a train with an all-white family.
I seen on the train.
William said, who white baby is that?
Well, let's see, bitch, we flexing. You can call it cut, next scene. Hey now, we don't even play around. Even though these boys got bars like a playground. I'm all about the cash like Oprah fool. Fucking with the check, you get cut like an open wound. Cut like peroxide with bad women.
You
I was with Dijon today.
Oh yeah, what's up, Dijon?
I was with Skateboard E today.
Flock by and they catch it all like a pop fly. Stop by if you wanna, but don't wear out your welcome. Got enough rest as it is, and these shits ain't telling. And there's been a lot of changes, audibles, rearrangement. From the blacktop to the grass, but we remain in the place that we was raised in. Bitch, to cut a part of us. This music shit easy like stick figure author us. And we ain't mean to fuck at the game, come on, partners. And we ain't really stepped in, and bitches still watching.
If we don't fuck with new niggas, looking at you like who's you, nigga. I'm steady chasing this cake with every move I make. Bag it all down to the shake. I'm moving weight, running low, get more. Watch how I rejuvenate, flow foul. I might happen, nigga. I don't never hate. Chainsaw flow, you could call a boy Leatherface, BFA, CSG. Niggas get your letter straight. Heavy metal, let it spray.
Say they doing this, yeah. Say they doing that. I know you heard a lot of shit, but this is where it's at.
Right here.
Once I give it to you, girl, it ain't no turning back. And I'ma keep it simple, let's do it.
Okay, baby.
Beat it till it's dry. Beat it till it's wet. Beat it till it's dry. Beat it till it's wet. I'ma beat it till it's dry. Beat it till it's wet. Beat it till it's dry. Beat you till you wet.
Girl, I'm a freak, baby, grip my technique. Make you wobble to the beat, to the flow, to the sheets. Get crunk, feel the heat. Get crank, feel the beat. I'ma touch your good emotions like you popping that E. Tell me what you wanna do, baby, what's it gonna be? And I love it when you ask me, baby, what you wanna see. I'ma make you feel good, take away the misery. And I'm tighter than you, BS on my delivery. And I'm touching what's under that dress, she kissing on me. She sipping that Bombay drink, she wanna bomb me. She wanna get on top of it. Plenty ends, that's dividends. Not too many friends, know the business plan. BFA, that's the businessman. I get the work out, that's my fitness plan.
They ain't ready, steady aim at the target. I'm flooding the market, a break from the garbage. An artist, sensitive about mind pardon. No margin for error, flawless be rarer. The black cat goddess, you walking with a panther. Painting these pictures with words like Samantha, MacGyver. Alchemy on the track, make it lava. And I won't stop rocking till I retire. Singular or plural, she rank numero uno. Colder than Juno, judo chop, sumo squat. Not that regular, so stop comparing her.
Hey, it's your girl, Madam Money, aka Trap, coming through with another edition of Salt in the Game. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let's get it now. A couple of things that have been hot topics since the last time I spoke to you. One, Nick Cannon getting fired from Viacom over his Professor Griff interview. This situation right here with Professor Griff kind of like backfired a lot. Here are the initial comments that got everybody up in his.
Let's go to what it really is then. When we talk about the power of melanated people, when we talk about who we really are as guys and understanding that our melanin is so powerful and it connects us in a way that the reason why they fear black, the reason why they fear is because the lack that they have of it. So then when you see what, Dr. Francis C. Welsing talked about is that fear in that
just genetic annihilation,
that deficiency of when you have a person that has the lack of pigment, the lack of melanin, that they know that they will be annihilated. So therefore, however they got the power, they have the lack of compassion. That melanin comes with compassion. Melanin comes with soul. That we call it soul. We soul brothers and sisters. That's the melanin that connects us. So the people that don't have it are a little, and I'm gonna say this carefully, are a little less, and where the term actually comes from, because I'm bringing it all the way back around to Minister Farrakhan, to where they may not have the compassion or the when they were sent to the mountains of Caucasus, when they didn't have the power of the sun, that the sun then started to deteriorate them. So then they're acting out of fear, they're acting out of low self-esteem, they're acting out of a deficiency. So therefore, the only way that they can act is evil. The only way they have to rob, steal, rape, kill, and
fight or flight,
in order to survive.
Exactly.
So then these people who didn't have what we had, and when I say we, I speak of the melanated people.
Right.
They had to be savages. They had to be barbaric. Because they're in these Nordic mountains. They're in these rough, torrential environments. So they're acting as animals.
Right.
So they're the ones that are actually closer to animals. They're the ones that are actually the true savages. And then they built up such this I don't want to say warrior, but they built up such this conquering barbaric mentality.
Now, since then, you know, his podcast has been taken down. I think it's very important, some of the things that they were saying on there. But I don't really think it was Nick Cannon's description of white people that actually got him fired. It was a couple other topics on there that he touched based on, one of which is this right here.
When we talk about media, there's 6 major corporations that control all of media. This is beyond the music industry. But even as we sit right here today, there's 6 major corporations that control everything that is delivered to you as we speak.
The 6 people can sit in this room and decide everything that we experience as far as entertainment. We watching the movies, reading the magazines. 6 people.
Right.
I laid that out. It wasn't a Jewish conversation.
Right.
It was about the music industry. The first 20 minutes of the conversation, we was laughing, joking, dapping each other up, talking.
Right.
His girlfriend walked in. We were talking about David Mills now.
Right.
Who dropped dead on a movie set.
Right.
His girlfriend walks in, and his girlfriend's white and Jewish. Well, I'm from Roseville, Long Island. We don't have no experience with white people like that. So I'm like...
Except for Howard Stern.
Exactly right. Exactly. So when she came and sat down, the complexion of the conversation changed. It became more, and I'm like... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A couple of times, he even pressed the pause button on the cassette.
Yeah,
recorder.
that privilege starts speaking. And
right. So now he had to change his tone because now the white Jewish girlfriend is sitting next to him.
Right.
And she's getting offended
by
me calling out the Cohens and the Moskowitz and the blacks. And the,
right.
And I'm like, okay, but still no hatred involved. I'm just laying the history out.
Yeah, we're just speaking facts.
When I finished the interview, he admitted and said to himself, you know something, this is the kind of stuff that can get you in a lot of trouble. And I'm like, now keep in mind now, I'm in my 20s.
Just like these conversations.
No, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, but fearless is. So, and you just saying what you're saying. You speaking facts.
Exactly.
There's no reason to be scared of anything when you're speaking the truth.
Now, him and Professor Griff disclosing the fact that there's only, like 6 major corporations or 6 major media outlets that control everything that we come across, see, hear, interpret, read, even news-wise, is a real big thing. This is why they have all these subsidiary companies in the first place. They don't want it to be known that it's only a couple of people that actually runs all of media, regardless of how you retain it or how you get it. Professor Griff knows what he's brought to the table. I shouldn't have to tell you who Professor Griff is. You should be full aware of who he is, and if you want a little bit more insight to who he is too, like I said, hit me up. They go through all the steps of what had got him in trouble, but he was disclosing to Nick Cannon why this conversation was going to be very dangerous. In hindsight, he was right.
Take it how the people want to take it. There's some people walking around here right now that never thought I'd see this day. And this is dangerous for them.
Too dangerous.
You know why? Because, wow, Nick doing the damn thing. Yo, Nick this, Nick that. He got the platform, whatever. But Griff?
Right.
Like, why are you letting that? Stop that, man.
Stop that.
You can't find one thing on any program, on or offline, where I disrespect not only Jewish people, but gay people. I don't have that conversation like that.
Because you don't have that in your spirit.
It's not in my spirit because it's all love.
Right. So how is that message so misconstrued? Because we know why they do it. We know why we know that we seen COINTELPRO. We seen that they believe that we are dangerous when we unite.
But Nick, let me ask you. So let's just be frank and upfront and real.
Let's
act like these cameras are not even on.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you think they would allow a man like Professor Griff to strive, survive, and be successful in front of young black men not on drugs, not gay? I don't eat swine. I don't eat meat. I'm a vegan. I got a
Okay.
beautiful wife. I'm taking care of my family. Blah blah blah. You think they want that image to get out?
Okay, so let me ask you this then.
Mm.
Why am I allowed to do it? Because I want to be like Griff.
But no,
I look at you and say,
see, but we
he
air
came
life,
before
though.
me. Right. So, but I'm allowed. I've made a lot of money in this.
Mm-hmm.
I have a large platform as you speak.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to give brothers like yourself the opportunity
Right.
to do it. And that's when they always say, "Oh, we gotta protect Nick Cannon." Oh, it's any minute they coming to get him. Or even if people want to say, "Oh, well, the government gave him lupus." I done seen all of the comments and the craziness and all of that. But I'm allowing myself, or I've been allowed to shine. I've been allowed to spread the light and say I wear my turban on NBC.
Right, that's
I
bold.
say NBC stands for nigga be careful, and I walk away from tens of millions of dollars and then go create something even bigger and still get to and allowed to stand my ground and have character and have purpose.
All I can say is you're a dangerous man.
That's what Dick Gregory said.
You're a dangerous man.
They coming to get you. But it's only because I stand on the shoulders of brothers like you.
Oh,
I
give
learn
thanks.
from you.
But how many people actually say that, though, Nick? Come on, bro.
But it's the truth.
No, let me tell you something. And the people watching this will know this is rare. People don't invite me to shit. When have you seen me on a documentary film? Never.
Right.
So when they say, well, Mr. G says, yo, Nick want to meet you and blah, 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 and Dr. Sabi thing and the Nipsey, I'm like, you sure?
Yeah.
Mr. G will tell you, I'm like, yo, you sure? You understand what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, man, dude, it's real. I'm like, all right.
But I was like too much is given, much is required. I was given these opportunities to be, one, because of brothers like you.
Okay.
But then two, because I got to pass it on to the next.
It's
I'd
called-
be doing
right.
a disservice if I came and got the bag, got all the money, and got all the information and kept it to myself.
Now, since all of this, Nick Cannon has apologized. It's something that I personally don't think that he needed to do, but I don't know what deals he have on the table. I don't know what he got coming up or whatever. Just like a giddy little school kid, he was really playing around with the fact that these are very dangerous topics that you are hitting on, and being that he is in the position that he's in to be watched like that, he didn't really understand the severity of what was going on there. You know, he just strikes me as somebody who just retained this type of knowledge, so he's like a giddy little school kid that learns something they want to tell you. So you like in the interview itself, you see that Nick Cannon is really steering the interview and he's talking more, but the knowledge that he was saying out there wasn't necessarily wrong. That's why Professor Griff never stopped him or corrected him throughout this whole interview. It's just a real eye-opening scenario, which you could see that even somebody who thinks they have their own thing going on, if you don't have, ownership over everything that you're doing and you're still riding this fine line and trying to, especially asking why am I allowed to do it and you're not allowed to do it? Well, they just showed you, Nick Cannon, that you're not allowed to do it. Now, since then, Diddy done try to come up there and snatch him up. I don't think that'd be a good move for Nick Cannon to do at all. Nick Cannon has his own type of situation going on, and he has enough money to produce and do things for a whole bunch of other avenues and stuff like that. It's really crazy that, the battle rap community is also affected by this because, one of his shows is Wildin' Out. That's one of these avenues that the battle rap community uses to cross over into the mainstream, with a number of people just lost their job out of the clear blue sky because your boss decided to speak up there and be truthful about something that he believes in. Or he's not knowledgeable enough, or was not knowledgeable enough. And he said he was going to be careful, and he did not be careful at all with what he was saying and what he said. You feel me? I think that we should be supportive of Nick Cannon and his future endeavors because he is totally showing you, and he's not afraid, to show you that he's about the community and that he is on this path of enlightenment and trying to be knowledgeable in this. So, you feel me? Let's not just try to dog him out or disrespect him or forget about him. Let's make sure that he keeps it going.
Yo, what's good, man?
Shit, nigga, chilling. I'm about to do the fucking radio show right now. What the fuck going on with you?
Oh shit, for real? You talking about Chrome Radio?
You already know.
Oh my nigga. Glad I called you. Hey, is it cool if I slide through real quick?
Yeah, pull up.
I bet, say less.
My nigga.
Frank says I let him know.
Woo. Hot shit, nigga.
What's it called, Jazz the Hood series? Yeah. YouTube, follow up the Jazz
stuck in the basement. My every step crushing the pavement. Fuck the engagement. He Jesse and Walter White when they bubbled up from the basement. Think you about to be cuffing up in the station. I never met someone I can trust enough to be patient. My flow is quite clean like COVID-19. Pipe dreams, there was never a rush to touch any patience. Where a nigga goes from not doing to doing, what do you touch? Yo, keep these bitch ass niggas from around me. Niggas fucking like you. I was really like that. I'm feeling like a little money.
Fact.
187 with Griselda wrote in Arabic. Murder, I'm aware of it, cause I'm taking care of it. Your little bitch says she won't fuck me cause I'm arrogant. My plug used to let me hold them babies like a surrogate. The Eagles and Jury and Valentino. As for me though, I live by actual street code. I turn quarters to half and kilos to have my lease froze. Probably got a bitch on every block in your hood, so I can still make a play and never stop in your hood. Bought some new Glocks so I'm good, pound stock in your shoe. Smoking Gary Payton just like the 96 Bulls. Rappers pay
Nigga is crazy.
Dope defeat his family, that's mandatory when your man broke. We was in them vans low. Radio all day.
Since a youngin' got an honor on my mama, keep it realer than most.
And I still got my GED. Even on they best days, these niggas ain't seeing me. I sleep on Versace bed. He getting money, but he told, so that make him wait for me. I sold crack for profession. You can call me professor. With the money on the dresser, quite clever. I made a few million, my friends will eat the weapon.
Since a youngin' got an honor on my mama, keep it realer than most. I keep it realer than most.
Up and coming artists. Don't forget sending that music. seeingthedream@gmail.com. Hit up ChromeRadioLive.com. We're gonna go to the stats just this week. Shout out to the top countries. USA, of course, Canada, France, UK, Russia, Italy, Germany,
wow,
Japan, Iran, Ireland, Belgium. You fucking ill, nigga. God damn, that shit's still going. Jamaica, Serbia, Malaysia, Nigeria, Philippines, Switzerland. There's a country called Jersey. I ain't never even know that shit. Shout out to Jersey, the country.
The country.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Yeah, man. Let's see the top cities. St. Petersburg, Florida. I've never been there a day in my life. Shout out to Chicago. Shout out to the Bronx. Shout out to Phoenix, Arizona. I can't even pronounce that shit, but shout out to France. California, never heard of that shit. Merced, California. LA, shout out to LA. They fucking with me on the West Coast. Shout out to Montreal in Canada, Brooklyn, New York, Charlotte, North Carolina.
That's what's up.
Springfield, Mass, Baltimore, Philly, Falls Church, VA, Houston, Texas. God damn it, Detroit, Michigan. Anaheim, California. Boise, fucking Idaho. Sydney, Australia. Grand Rapids, Michigan, salute. Paris, France, au revoir, Nassau, Bahamas, and so on, man. Shout out to all y'all. Keep tuning in. Chrome Radio.
She love the way I bust her crush her with my shades on. baby love the chocolate, so she gets a crave on. Is it the linen or the Izzy I rock? The scent freaking like you fucking or not. She got a thing for when I drive, baby, like the cheese and give me the top. To ride around the Georgetown, take a nigga to shop. How the fuck can I be mad? She throws it in the bag, hypnotized off the shoes, I'm feeling her fine ass. The women even stare because she's shaped like an hourglass. Pussy worth a lot of cash, best piece you ever have. You niggas gotta get your cake right. But I got her cause my motherfucking game tight. I keep a kitty full, and that's without money. It ain't been 90 days, but she say she love me. Shorty get jealous when another chick try to touch me. But I'm a player, she will try you if she wanna fuck me.
And you get what you wear.
I make you wet, baby.
And you get what you wear. I might drive you crazy.
I ain't ashamed to say my baby wear the finer things. Big diamond on her finger, something.
Rose, yeah, I want 2 of them, 2 bottles.
For a nigga plan, but it's okay to dream. I would take away your pain, just follow my lead. I'm like her oxygen, she needs a real nigga to breathe. If she don't see my vision, I just hit and leave. It ain't a drug in this world to fix a broken heart. I never lied, I always kept it real from the start. She know it's game and she tell me I'm full of shit. Let her toot my own home, but she loving this good shit. I'm off the hook, baby. Smooth operating. When I'm around, shorty always like to be next to me.
200, yeah.
I got your bitch wrapped around my neck like a necklace. She call me daddy cause I handle it with perfection. My predecessor blessing, call me if you get distressing. You wanna learn to get ahead, I can teach a lesson.
Wake up, bitch, I gotta make dough. Stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks. Ain't no way my cake go. We get
This is fly nigga live right here, dog. They don't know it yet. The nicest. And of course, good dreams. What up, my dude?
Yeah, nigga, I need my bread. Pesos. More funds in the bank vault. Count all my cheese, then hit my knees every night and tell God I'm thankful.
Baby girl, I love them pesos. Better stack them pesos. Life is a cow, bitch. Better cut that queso. Crunch time, touchdown, red zone, and I'm Bledsoe. Warrior to this pit game, and I tore him down the
Stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks. Ain't no way my cake low. Ain't getting high, thumb 3.5, nigga on this side, we face rolling, smoking, back to back by counting bankrolls. If the Bama's play, we got hand grenades, and when the hammer spray, we gon' leave them. Yeah, bitch, I'm by my pesos. Yeah, nigga, I need my bread. Pesos. More funds in the bank vault. Count all my cheese, then hit my knees every night and tell God I'm thankful.
Pesos, yeah, that's YOLO. Certified your chick, no. Right wrist, rose gold. Been doing this for my fam, youngin'. No rap, no bankrolls. These lame niggas, I hate those.
You can tell them what you mean. You need to do that, true that, do that, true that. Seeing is believing. Your diamond looking spotty. All these niggas acting rowdy, throwing rocks at a shot. Unbelievable. Story never straight, always other. I'm too serious. Nah, I ain't buying what you selling. Niggas suckin' style for some credit. If you wanna write a book, motherfucker, learn to edit. Be your brother. You ain't got a lie, you connected. 97% of these niggas not just professor. Never knew just being your fucking self was a blessing. You just sit there and watch. Ain't get the fucking message. Ain't see it, don't speak it. Ain't walk it, don't preach it. Don't talk around bitches. And you will not believe it. Should be checking for
That was hard, no. That was hard.
You ain't got no say so. You see your boy and that's no joke. Close the door for this loud smoke. Gingerbread I chase though. Y'all park nigga, that's Mako. You need to get y'all shine up. The money where y'all find us. Been coming up so I been down. God willing I'm still round. That's real shit. More motivation I need that. Ain't hesitating. That currency, my occupation I goes in like I'm operating.
And I swear I feel blessed every day that I wake up. Go and take a piss, roll the weed, hit the blunt. Rather than the average, if I'm lying with my casket, if I'm dining where I'm going, I don't know. That's that bad shit, man. I gotta stay so savage. Yeah, I'm chasing all this money, man. That's just my mind state. In another state, time early, so my mind lit. Gotta stop taking sign. No, that's exactly why they hate. I'm too smooth and you.
What's up with you? shit, them joints still on deck? That's what I'm talking about. Shit, I mean, is it cool if I motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, come holler at you real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, bet. Say less.
Mad cause I ain't you, mad cause you ain't me. I can understand. Real nigga.
What up, Brody?
You right there,
that's me right here? Shit. Hey, for real. Listen, for real, listen. You know, drink this while we talk business. Say less than hey, man. I mean, you know, I'm in your spot, so you're good. Look at you, man. You trying to.
You got me feeling like an actor and shit. I feel sexy.
Yeah, man. I need like, man, 1040s. Like Mike All-Star like 10 times. You hear me? Can you make that happen, or is it like you work with like this is where you work? Looking in? I don't even know, man, if I want to even say like, oh shit. I already know. You see, like, I ain't even looking for nothing this heavy, though. I'm trying for like, you know what I'm saying, like, man, 1040s, man. What's up with that, man? Can you make that happen? So at the end of the time, I bet that, man. As a matter of fact, man, here, man, take this, man. Like, man, wipe my prints off that too, man. Your ass crazy as shit. So here, hold this. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, check it. You know what I'm saying? Count it, man. Come in my face.
Done grew up and boy, you not a man. Standing on my two, what you drunk, you can't stand. Must can't, I know why your dad fake. Nigga raise some dead weight, I hit the J, get my head straight. Thinking about the times of my life. Get my bread straight from Cut Crew, keep your head up. Any day now, you be laid up. Time to wait.
So what's up with you, man? You ain't doing the music shit no more, man? What's going on, man?
I'm getting no man. Bitch niggas is played out. Say it with your chest so you get 10. Your man get 10, then I guess your mom's get head of rest. I'm about to spread out. Toe guns run that playing round. 1,000 miles an hour to success, no time to wait around.